Welcome back, everybody. I'm back today with those updates on the EIDL, the grants, and the loans. We're also going to talk about small business, the economy, what's happening with unemployment, and everything happening with real estate right now, okay? A lot of catalysts are on the cliff for this month of September. So many big things that are going to happen. You're going to see some waves of people that are struggling, and you're going to see waves of people that are getting through. If you stay with this channel, I will make sure I help you all get through this, okay, with some new techniques, new tricks on how you could find yourselves new streams of revenue and what the economy is going to be doing so you can get ahead of it and make good decisions. But before we get into it, remember to like, subscribe, and join the channel so you get your updates here every day. I'm here for you guys. Let's get into the details. Welcome back, everybody. I'm back with that lineup. I've got some updates on the EIDL program. We're going to see some big changes this week, so I hope everybody's looking forward to some change with the EIDL program. Plus, I'm also going to dive into what's happening with the economy, what's going on with unemployment, and what's going on with the housing crisis. Big cliffs are for us here in September. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is Bilder. I'm a financial educator and I teach you the secrets of passive income. That means you fall asleep at night and you wake up the next day finding thousands of dollars just sitting in your bank accounts. If you would like to learn one of my secrets on how I get this done, you can check out my crash course on AirBNB found in the description. It is one of my revenue streams that helps you get through this. It's on a mega sale right now and it will not last forever, so rush up there and grab it. And if you'd like to learn how you could partner with me, find me on Instagram and ask me about my Zoom calls if you'd like to learn how you could join me in my current BNB business. Okay, I want to get over to the EIDL updates because this week is supposed to be a very big week for the EIDL program. Big changes are coming from the SBA. This week is the week that they're announcing they are waiting for after Labor Day to roll out the $2 million loan cap increase. So I checked the site this morning. I did not see any rule changes yet, but I'm thinking maybe today, possibly tomorrow, we could see these new rule changes to tell us what the requirements are to get from $500,000 up to $2 million of working capital for the 24 months. It won't extend to 36 months. I know many questions come into the channel. Will they extend it to 36 months? It will still be on 24-month basis, but for those who qualified for greater than $500,000 who were capped, more than likely you'll have to go back through a new loan modification process. And if you are already found inside the queue, it may automatically update for you, okay? Similar to how it happened when they increased from the $125,000 up to the $500,000. To date, this program has funded over 3.8 million applicants and has funded greater than $262 billion. Now, there's been a lot of chaos inside of this program, and I've been on the channel here now for over a year helping you guys navigate through this. The program is now under new management by the SBA, and we are actually seeing a much faster resolution to a lot of the problems around here seeking. I know many of you tune into the channel and you deliver information that you're still stuck in the queue. Please keep your comments coming, and everybody out there who's already been funded, please also keep your comments coming. It really helps out everybody on the channel here with morale and helps them navigate through something that they're facing. But right now the program is moving at a greater speed. I know it doesn't feel like it, but they're actually funding 5 times what they were funding in the past. So hang in there, everybody. This is possible to get done, and this channel right here has helped tens of thousands of people make it through this process, all right? So make sure you become a subscriber and turn on the notification bell so you get your updates each and every day. Okay, I want to shift over to what's happening in the economy right now because just over the weekend, it was a rather ironic weekend. It was Labor Day weekend. While many people were celebrating, 7 million people were kicked off of the unemployment benefits. And everybody's asking, are they going to extend this? Right now, President Biden says absolutely not. He is not going to pressure Congress to extend the unemployment benefits, the federal boost from the government. This also includes your gig workers. For the first time ever, they were eligible to collect unemployment, and they are also being kicked off this federal program. So the month of September right now is filled with catalysts. We've got unemployment ending, the eviction moratorium has ended, and of course, forbearance on the mortgages are also ending. All of these things combined is going to create major problems, okay? Just consider right now unemployment ending. If you had a balance that was owed to you inside your account, that will now officially drop to 0. If you have no savings right now, there will be a gap in time between now and your next payday, okay? The jobs report does show that there are 11 million jobs out there, but you know yourself that people are changing the way they think, and they do not necessarily just want to jump back into a job. Some of the harsh realities that we are about to face is that many individuals who were collecting unemployment were actually making more money by collecting unemployment than they could have by being out there in their job. You also didn't have to drive, so you didn't have big gas expenses, and there might have been a possibility that you might have been on forbearance with your mortgage or protected under the eviction crisis, so you may not have been paying your rent. So you might have found yourself to have all sorts of extra income sitting at home, right? It probably would have felt like passive income because it would have just appeared for you without you really having to do anything, okay? Now for some of you, this may go full circle because there may be a gap in time between now and your next payday. And I know that many are messaging me on the channel here that they had money that was owed to them inside their unemployment benefits that have just basically gone to zero, okay? If there was anything owed to you because the program ended, it dropped it to zero. It's gone. It's unfortunately gone. And I know maybe you were relying on those funds and now it's gone, okay? And this is a recipe for disaster, okay? Because right now, many of you may face homelessness and you may face not being able to meet the needs to feed yourselves or feed your family. It's going to be a very scary time here in the month of September and the months to follow. We're actually heading into the winter. Many of the northeastern states may not be able to pay that heat bill, okay? And it's going to get very scary for many of you out there. I'm here to tell you that you can get through this. There are ways and techniques that you can find yourself to the other side because the pandemic is actually shaping the new form of jobs. There are far more 1099 jobs available and work from home jobs really crushing commercial real estate right now. But this is the reality where we are. People do not necessarily want to go back in to the office. They don't necessarily want to go back into the factories. They don't want to go back into the warehouses. They don't want to go back to being, truck drivers or loaders and unloaders. And this is truly shaping everything that we're seeing right now. Supply chain being backed up by not having available workers, not even having the availability to unload ships, cargo ships that are coming into the LA port, which is a major recipe for disaster. It is taking the price of raw materials and raw goods in the opposite direction of where we need it right now. For those who stay positive, motivated, and self-driven, you will find yourself to the other side of this, believe me, okay? And you may want to consider alternative streams of revenue at this point in time, finding ways of passive revenue where money will show up for you without having to be active inside of that job if you are seeking to have the work-at-home lifestyle. I actually have 5 different revenue streams. I'm actually sitting inside of one of my revenue streams right now. This is a B&B, it's a short-term rental. As we pick up momentum inside of these catalysts, you will see many things change. Remember, evictions are going to happen. The crisis will happen. People will find themselves homeless. And forbearance is over on your mortgages. That didn't always necessarily meant that your payment just went to the end of the line. In some cases, you just paused it for the moment, and it will become due now that the forbearance has ended. So more and more properties will find themselves on the foreclosure list. Prices of real estate will start to drive. You will see a shift in the market of investors flocking to the market to grab properties that are starting to come back down. That 20% exponential growth that they've been paying, showing up with bidding wars and cash offers, that's going to start to go away. They'll start going back to court sales. They will start going back to foreclosures. They will start going back to different alternatives to find these properties. And if you happen to be positioned as a real estate investor, now is essentially the time to shine, okay? Things are going to start to move back to where it was pre-pandemic. It may not happen as quickly as we wish, but I could tell you the months of November through January is going to be a heavy buying time just for myself. I will be out searching the market looking for these properties and continuing to grow my business. And I will continue to be here for you guys each and every day to teach you something new and lead you and guide you in the right direction to navigate through what is to come here, okay? If you guys want to learn how I do all this stuff with real estate, remember, you could rush up to the description right now and check out my crash course on Airbnb, where you could do this yourself. You could get into the game with a $50 bill in your hand, cash flow in 3 business days through Airbnb, and earn an extra $5,000 to $10,000 each and every month. You don't necessarily have to own the real estate to do this. You don't even need to go through big major credit checks to get all this done. And when you want to scale this process up, you just repeat the process over and over again and scale and grow to as large as you wish. That crash course right now is on a mega sale found in the description. Rush up there while that is still on sale. And if you want to learn how you can partner with me and my current B&Bs, find me over on Instagram. Just leave me a message. Ask about my Zoom calls Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's going to do it for today, folks. I wish you guys all the best, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye for now.